NWOCA File Transfer is a website that allows users to securely send very large file attachments. Email systems typically limit the size of attachments to somewhere between 10 megabytes to 25 megabytes in size. The file transfer website allows you to send files up to 30,000 megabytes or 30 gigabytes in size. This is done by uploading your attachment to a secure website and then sending a link to that attachment to the recipients. The file transfer system is hosted in NWOCA's data center and powered by a software called Liquid Files. This website is already set up for all the districts that use NWOCA's Exchange email system. Users can log in with their email address and Exchange email password. If you are a member district but do not use the Exchange email system, send an email to our hardware group and they will create an account for you. To get to the NWOCA File Transfer website, visit our homepage at www.NWOCA.org. Go to the Webmail drop-down menu and select NWOCA File Transfer. Once you get to the NWOCA File Transfer website, log in with your Exchange username and password. Once you are logged into the NWOCA File Transfer, you will see your name up in the top corner. When you click on your name in the top corner, this will bring you to a page that lists your file drop location. This is helpful if you wish to receive an email from someone not in the NWOCA network. What this is used for is if you give the person that is not in the NWOCA network either one of these first two websites, they can go to that website to send you a secure email, with or without an attachment. This first website is random, and you can reset it each time if you wish to keep it random. The second website is the same website, but it just lists your name at the end of it. To give you an example of what that looks like, I will click on the tab above. This is what the website looks like no matter which website you go to. The person that is not in the NWOCA network can go ahead and send you a secure email with or without an attachment using the file drop location. When they send you that secure message, you can retrieve that message from your Exchange email inbox and also through the NWOCA file transfer. If you look up at the top, you'll see that you can compose a message. There's your inbox, your sent messages, and your download log. If you click on the inbox in your NWOCA file transfer, you will see all the messages that have been sent to you. You will also see that because they are secure, the attachments expire after a certain amount of time. The next part of the NWOCA file transfer is to compose your own secure message. I'm going to click on Compose right up at the top. This will bring up a basic email page in which I will be able to securely send an email without an attachment or with an attachment. I can put the username up at the top. I can add my carbon copy or my blind carbon copy, my subject, my message. If I want to add an attachment, I can click on Add Files and locate the file somewhere on my computer or a flash drive or somewhere else. If I want to click on Select Existing Files, this would be a file that was previously sent through the NWOCA file transfer. Off to the side, I can select the permission. Notice how when I hover over it, it gives me the permission levels. It explains them a little bit more. Basically, for anyone, this is the least secure option, but it's the easiest to use, and it is the default. Anyone with the link to the message will be able to download the attachment. The person you send it to could forward the message to another user, and that user will also be able to download the file. Login is not required to download the files. I can also change it to only specified recipients. Once again, the forwarding permissions state below, but basically, only specified recipients mean that when the person you send the email to clicks on the link, they will be required to enter their email address. Once they enter their address, it will send them a confirmation email where they will need to click another link to verify their email address. Once they have done that, they will be able to download the message or the attachment. the only specified recipients and local users, it is the same as the only specified recipients, but it will also allow the NWOCA Exchange users to download the attachment if they have the link. And last, anyone after authentication, for our setup, this is the same option as the only specified recipients and local users. After you choose your permission levels, you then can look to where the message expires. Notice by default it is set to 2 weeks. You can change this by clicking on the calendar icon next to it to go ahead and select a new date. You can also choose to put a number in the downloads in total. Below that, by default, it's checked that says send a copy to myself. If you would not like to receive a copy, you can simply uncheck that box. For secure message, what this means is by default this is not checked. That means that the body of the message is not secure. The attachment is secure, but by default the body is not. If you would like the body of the message to be secure, you need to check this box. Notice how my computer is not allowing me to do that. That is because in my permission level, it is set to anyone. If I then change this to something other than anyone, now I'm going to be allowed to check the box that says secure message. To give you an example of what this looks like in your inbox, I sent myself a message, but I did not check the box that said secure message. And here's what it looks like. The message, the body of the message, actually came through as a regular email, but then at the bottom it says files attached to this message, and I need to click on this link in order to retrieve the files. I was able to view the message without logging in or any sort of authentication, but I have to click on the link to see the secure attachment. However, when I do check the box that says secure message in the NWOCA file transfer, I get a message that looks like this, where the whole entire thing is secure. And I have to click on the link in order to see the message and the attachment. I also see down at the bottom when the message expires.